Hey, I'm Crystal X. You're listening to MSP Sound on KFAI, and I'm so excited. I have Ginny the Fizz with me. Hello.
Howdy, hey.
How's it going?
Good. Welcome back.
We're stoked to be here.
Oh yeah, it's great to chat with you again.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you. I'm so excited that you're here too. We're here for big celebrations are happening in the Ginny and the Fizz world. But
Oh yeah.
before we jump on that, let's take a second. I forgot. I got ahead of I got too excited. I'm so excited about what's happening for all of you. Let's take a second. How about y'all introduce yourselves or what you do in the band?
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm the singer and resident acrobat and jump on tables and write the words and have fun. So that's what I do.
Nice.
I'm Michael. I play guitar. I am the elder statesman in the band and the band dad.
Dad.
I'm Jared. I hit drums.
Also in charge of all of our video. Yeah.
What?
Also in charge of all of our video.
No, not
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah.
Some.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Our snack dad.
Snacks.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really important.
that's a big role. Sorry.
Very good. I'm Maddie. I play bass, and I kind of run behind the scenes for us.
Absolutely. True.
Very nice. Well, okay, now we'll get to the exciting news. You have an EP coming out. Yay!
Yeah. So excited for it.
EP
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to keep talking over you. I will stop.
Good.
That's the delay. It's just got us in the same wavelength. We're on the same plane.
Yes. I know sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but we'll make it work. Tell me all about the new EP.
This EP, we tried to expand on what we did on our last EP. That EP, in terms of lyrics and maybe meaning and focus, was more on things outside of our control and like things happening in the outside world. This one felt a little bit needed to be more introspective, more personable, and we also means more complex. So our songs represent that as far as like an effort to expand on what we already have grounded and then try new things and work harder and like be more precise, get a little uncomfortable and wonky. And I think that reflects that through the lyrics and definitely through the like I guess just the way the songs are structured and how kind of uncomfortable they might feel and how intimate it gets. So that's where that comes from right now.
I think instrumentally to just really I think pushing the boundaries of what we had, just like pushing the boundaries of what each of us could contribute in certain ways. I think each song really showcases just like the technical ability of us as musicians. So there's a lot of just like when we were writing them together, there was definitely moments of like, how does this all fit together? And even just like working through the frustrations of like, this is how it should be, and seeing a really kind of complicated vision. I don't know. I think there's some just really cool things happening in these songs.
Something else that was exciting and different from this EP is the last EP that we had written. There were songs that we had played, and then they were like part of being a newer band and like becoming more acclimated with each other. And now that we have that comfortability, a lot of these four songs we've been playing for a long time. So they've taken on changes and they've shared in our growth. And now when we went into the studio, we went in prepared. We went in powerful. We went in really happy and had a vision and a direction that was more concise. And I think it came out as best as we could hope for right now. Like it's where we were at, where we are at. So
yeah. We live tracked all of them for that reason too.
yeah.
And we, the live element is an important part of kind of how we conceive of our band and what we like to bring. So songs can take a long time to become what is recorded because they've been performed a lot. They've been worked out, they've been massaged and tried over. In this case, we've had members of the band churn through and now we're on the other side, and the song is something different than it was at any of those times before, and I think it's probably going to continue to have space for us to explore in the live setting.
Well, very
Also, it
nice.
has
Oh yeah.
but the name of the EP is Just Like Bliss,
Yeah.
out June 7th. So
And so we're recording
just
this
so you know
before then.
what to look for.
Yeah.
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 Yes, thank you. That was going to be my next question. Now we're all on the same wavelength,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Like, for
we're
sure.
Or you know, on
All
MSP
streaming
Sound,
services, yeah.
on KBSC is our favorite place to find it.
Okay. Thank you.
That was a fun one to play.
Michael loves
Very fun.
college radio.
Well, so with the new EP, Just Like Bliss, there is a celebration happening as well. Let's talk about the show.
Yeah, it's exciting. June 13th, that Thursday. So what is it? Not this Thursday, but the following Thursday. A little bit of ways, but it'll be. We're excited for it. It'll be the Uptown VFW. It's not our first time seeing shows there, of course, but it's our first time as a band playing there. So we're excited to like have a new venue, shake it up a little bit, get to meet some new folks, and we're playing with 3 awesome bands: Alina, Maira, Vin, and General B and the Wiz. And we've never played with any of them, so like that's going to be exciting. It's a show that we've decided to put together in order to kind of accentuate our extremities and wonkiness as a band. So we've got like the poppiness of Alina, we've got the progressive kind of grungy elements of Vin, and we've got the indie songwriter types of things of General B. And like we decided to put it together to make a good show and then blend all of our sounds instead of having like one show all sound same, blah 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 blah. Like 2 hours of metal is great, but not for everybody. So you know, that's the goal of this show.
Yeah, and like you were saying, like we find ourselves in such a middle ground of so many genres, and to just have kind of a show that has lots of different types of energy going into it, I think it'll be just really fun, really exciting, and yeah, it'll be fun to just play with new bands, new space, new music. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Everybody is welcome. As long as you're 21 and up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody 21 and up. Yes. Well, that's amazing. And that's great. I fully agree with having like a show with a couple different sounds, and I love mixing up like a little mixtape, a live mixtape.
Totally.
It's really gonna have that MSP sound.
Yeah.
Eclectic. Oh yeah.
Good one.
Nice. Good. That's extra credit right there. Yes.
AI variety.
Yeah.
Yes. Keep it coming. No.
It's approved. Yes.
Yeah.
The great thing about the show is that it is sponsored by MSP Sound. So we're so grateful.
Oh yeah.
We love just local radio, and we've always felt so much support from you. And we're actually in Overman Guitars right now. That's where we're filming from right now, which is our other sponsor for the night. So just it felt really supported by the scene. I'm really grateful for it. So thank you so much.
Thank
So
you. Thank you for asking me to be part of it. Like that's very flattering, and it means a lot to me as well. Like I think you all are fantastic. We had so much fun last year at the 90s Preservation Society. That was like a great show.
We're not promising that there won't be any broken fog machines.
I'm not sure how many negatives that was, but I like the ambiguity. I'm not sure. At 90s Preservation Society, there was a malfunctioning smoke machine.
Yeah.
was pretty smoky.
It got
Pretty
hazy.
cool though.
It was kind of neat. It was a water-based smoke,
Yeah, we were all
so we
okay.
didn't set off the fire alarms. Although I think some facilities folks were upset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but someone said it had to feel like a bar in the 90s because you feel the smoke inside.
Oh,
So
that's right. That's right.
unintentional, but really captured the feeling.
And probably better on our lungs. I can
Yeah.
smoke mines.
Yeah, we
It
did.
was fun.
So much. I remember Unattractive Giant Monster, like it was, I feel like at the height of smokiness at that point.
Oh yeah.
And I'm failing to remember the lead singer's name, but when they put on the tap shoes, it felt like they just and started doing the tap dance and they came up out of the fog. It just felt very magical. Like,
Like a phoenix from the ashes.
Yeah.
yes.
They lived up to their name of like, monster, fog.
Oh yeah.
Great
Yes.
mystery.
Yes. It was, yes, that was, I'm glad we could revisit that. That was a great moment.
I love the 90s Preservation Society. That was a good time.
It
Shout out
was,
to Spotlight as well.
yes. All right. So let's talk about the EP cover.
Ah,
Let's talk a little bit about that. I love this photo. I saw you all posted a video about it, but let's talk about it here. Let's feel like it needs a little discussion.
yeah.
Yeah. We had ideas that we wanted kind of melding of something gross and beautiful, like the grotesque, but through a lens that was interesting. And we've been doing these snack reviews of various snacks, so this sort of incorporates the smooshing of various food items. And we incorporated my wife as a hand model.
Fan mom. Shout out Katie.
Yeah,
Love
shout out.
Katie.
And so, and what else about the album cover? Shot by Madeline
Yeah, she's wonderful.
of,
And it's
of Crush Scene.
of Christine, yeah,
Yeah.
shout out Christine.
Yeah.
Who was someone who has just done really incredible like food photography as well. And so when we were like dreaming up the whole thing, I was like, I know exactly who to ask for this. And went to their studio and kind of made the place smell weird with all of our smushing of of various things.
Nothing like the smell of olives and zebra cakes
Oh.
crushed in together and delicious.
Unforgettable, really.
Unforgettable.
Yeah, machine of cherries. And,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was really neat because it turned out sort of just like I thought it might be, but better.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, especially with images or in making things DIY, music or whatever, you have an image in your mind of like, this is what this could be, and we kind of spent more time and enlisted a real artist and had a more developed concept, and it actually came out. So that was stellar, really exciting.
I think how it relates to the music as well is when we had the album cover for our past EP and thinking of how we wanted to make that, we wanted it to be kind of pristine almost. We wanted it to be looking professional in a way. Jared and myself are both bartenders, and so that kind of like played into the bar theme. And this time, as that was pristine on the outside, we wanted something to reflect the change and turmoil to match the music on the outside this time. And that's why it's like, it still looks so beautiful with like that nice blue in the background. We've got our nice cute clicking portraits around. And there's something charming and discomforting about just like smashing food and being filthy and gross, but also placing it so nice and neat. And I think that reflects the dichotomy of like gross and beautiful and complex, which is what matches the music, I would say this time around. So.
Ooh, I love that. Not you. Ooh, better. I feel like
Acceptable answer.
Those are both good answers,
Yeah,
definitely.
both are
They're
acceptable.
completely valid.
Well, that's so fun. Let's also talk a little bit about your Slickster music video.
Oh yeah, Slackluster.
Yeah.
Lackluster. Oh my gosh. So
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It was a band name that I wanted to start with something else at another point possible. And then I just took away the vowels and I was like, that's like slack luster. Well, let's put it together because it looks uncomfortable, it looks gross.
Can you
But
define it for everyone?
slackluster, yeah, if I'm gonna coin another word or term or whatever, who knows? Cuckoo boo boo, I could do all kind of stuff. I can make all kind of words. Anywho, um, I would define slackluster as the ability to be beautiful and then just being right below and not getting it. Just missing out on being like, you can be luster, you could be gorgeous, you could be amazing, you could be doing something useful, progress, whatever it might be, and then just missing out. And it's not because you can't, but it's just because you lack the drive, slack kind of like you're slacking behind on it. And I guess that's kind of the idea where I got slackluster from. Um, yeah.
And we decided to shoot that video on the coldest day this year.
We had
Yes,
a
we did.
mellow winter, and the day we're like, this is our filming day. It was the
And
worst.
so we figured what better to do on the coldest day in Minnesota than go get ice cream and walk through the sculpture garden at
Be
the
outside.
Walker.
Walk around the lake.
Yeah, so we just did all the great outdoors things in Minnesota.
We're absolutely glutton for punishment in that video. She's
Yeah.
And it was filmed by all of us on children's cameras. That.
Yeah.
You know, $35 on a popular internet retailer that I won't name. And you know, produces a kind of choppy video. We went all around the city and got these little 2 meg memory SD cards that held all of our day's work. And I took an attempt at generating that into a video, but we had to enlist someone who was, more skilled than me. So we had Chelsea Oxborough,
Hot Dish Creative.
Hot Dish Creative,
Yeah.
assist with that, and really took these it was quite a task to transform the files to be something usable. But we kind of just had faith and jumped into it, and it turned out really nice.
Yeah.
it's nice having these cute little blue children's cameras produce a video that also has like the 90s grainy
Yeah.
DIY aesthetic that it creates.
Yeah.
And so our video, we just wanted to capture that. Think of like an early type of Radiohead music video or anything like that. Maybe something from Pavement also almost. It's funny how these cameras captured that, and it looks wonky because it is wonky. That's the thing about Slackluster, that it fits all in together. So we're happy.
And kind of the mentality around that video was, kind of like how do we just capture like the everyday, kind of like going through the motions. And we had this kind of conversation of like, there's something extraordinary about the ordinary, but there's also something like so close and yet so far about a lot of like what we chose to include. So, we're walking through pretty notable spaces throughout Minneapolis. And one of them being, First Avenue, and kind of that commentary of like, as a musician even. And that's kind of something a thread that has kind of been woven through both of our EPs now of like, aren't we worthy of, being able to do the thing and go beyond, our wildest hopes and dreams. And and really kind of crazy, the video ends at 19, which has burnt down since. So a really iconic gay bar in the Twin Cities. And
Yeah, I'm one of the bartenders at the 19 bar, and I've been there for about two and a half years and stuff. And when we finished that music video, you know, March 23rd, I believe it was, when the gas line blew up and then the bar poof. So that's, I can confirm, if this is any teen, it is being under reconstruction right now. The 19 bar will come back, just not for a minute. So everybody hold your horses. But it's interesting how that is where it begins kind of, and or has a vibe to it, and then where it ends, and it's at this point even more poignant because it's almost a melancholy type of thing.
Yeah.
And that really strives to feel the effort of like what lackluster means. I think is like so close, doing so good, and then just like not quite there. But and you don't have to be there either. Sometimes it's good to just not be that way. You know, you don't have to be the best at everything. You just be lackluster.
Yeah, just existing.
I like it. I feel like I'm a little lackluster because I got the name wrong.
Oh.
Right? That's the definition. I was just, going with the aesthetic.
Okay. It's open to interpretation. That's what music's about.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I know we have all these I'm in it. I'm not in Ginny and the Fizz, but I feel like a we now. But now that you all have these fun events, and I know all this is a huge thing happening all next week, but what else can we expect from you? I mean, we're in June. What else are you hoping to do this year as a band? Or individually? I don't know. Tell me some goals. I'm just kidding. No, you have to.
There's definitely goals to try to play more festivals and play outside of the cities. We want to expand our reach, expand our reach to the stars above. Anywho, Pokemon reference. And there is cute. We want to play festivals. We just want to meet new people. I think we want to hear different sounds and like kind of play around and be grounded in ourselves when we go and write new music after this EP too. We've got, 2 EPs, some good songs out there. Let's see what's next for us. Let's write more stuff. There's things in the works right now that we have that we're excited about, but
Big
they're
things coming.
big things coming, yeah. But that's our main direction for right now. Is we might not be having like immediately a bunch of shows coming up after this EP release, but that doesn't mean things aren't in the works. We're reinvesting and redefining and re-strengthening like our goals and ambitions for this upcoming year. So
This EP's kind of been our big outpour for almost a year now. So it's been a long time coming, and I think this time last year we were talking already about, getting in the studio and really kind of defining, what that would look like. And so the fact that it's here a year later is always amazing. It's such a process, always. So this is the big thing for right now. So we would love to see people out at the show, and hope to, connect with some folks over the music.
the more the merrier. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
Bring all of your friends who are 21 and up to Uptown VFW on June 13th.
Even if they're not your friends, just bring people. Bring anyone. As long as they're 21 and up. and good people,
Yeah, good people.
Good people.
Well, that's fantastic. Congrats on the new EP. That's so exciting. Just Like Bliss, out June 7th. By the time this airs, it will be everywhere. And people stream it, Bandcamp. Are there physical copies? Tell me more.
This is actually our first time not doing physical copies right now. I think we might maybe do something post-release and thus if people really want to, but we're trying to navigate how we interact with it on like merch level. We want to be personable, but also like it's just not in the cards right this second.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's impossible and stuff. We wanted to invest our online presence, and we wanted to invest in having our ability to go all over to college radio. So we wanted to be more accessible online as opposed to just having like a heavy focus on just, not only discs, but whatever it might be. Physical copies, not at the moment. We'll just put a pin in that one.
That's all right. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. It's so wonderful to see your faces.
You, Krista.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.